Hey girl, hey! I'm back with another one. I don't know if y'all know, but Arista has a 6-piece blush palette or blush kit. It's $20, $20.95 in Pennywise, and I used it to do this look today. So if you notice, I have a bit of a contour, a little subtle blush, a little highlight, and the look is giving. And I want to share with you how I did it. So continue watching the video. Like, subscribe, share, all the things. See ya. Starting off with some lip balm. We don't want to be doing our makeup while our lips are ashy, especially when other people are watching. So I'm now trying to shade the last remnants out of my simple moisturizer. It's a very lightweight gel-like moisturizer. It's not like greasy or anything or very heavy, which is good for my skin. Now I'm going in with my foundation. You know, it's the Arista cream to powder foundation in the color Sahara. Now that I'm doing this makeup facing the window, I'm seeing that it's a little yellow for my complexion, but I think when it oxidizes, it matches much better. I have a more reddish undertone, it looks like, and this foundation looks a bit yellow, at least at first. So I'm bringing it down under my chin because I have hyperpigmentation and different colors on my neck, and as much as possible, you want to blend that in and not have any harsh lines of demarcation. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and she is tired because she's almost done, and I keep squeezing whatever I can out of her. I'm putting it onto a concealer brush, and I'm going in under my eye and then under my brows. Painting my lids. I know some people don't do that. They don't go on their eyelids with the concealer, but I love doing it, especially when I'm not doing eyeshadow. It's just a really clean look for me. So I'm using the brush to kind of get close to the waterline and to the underneath of my brow, and then I'll use a blender sponge to blend it out. This blender sponge has also seen many better days. I need to replace her. She needs to retire. But if you see me using her next week, don't judge me. Right, so I blended out the other eye, and now I'm ready to go in with my Arista palette. So I'm using this palette for several things. I know it just says blush, but I'm using one color as a contour, which is the brown. It's the darkest shade on the palette. I'm going in with that now under my cheekbones, under my jawline, and around my forehead, and also at the sides of my nose and into the beginning of my brow. So at first it looks a little bit like what's that, but eventually, because these things need a lot of blending, so eventually it's going to come together nicely. Trust the process. So I'm just packing it into my underside of my cheekbone and trying to diffuse it up. If you drag it out too much, it's going to make a mess, so you just want to have control with the way that you blend it. Now I'm using a smaller like eyeshadow brush, and I'm going in with the same brown and putting it at the side of my nose into my like inner brow area, inner brow under eye, no, over eye area. I don't know it. I need to get the real term for that, but yeah, you see what I'm doing. Doing this is making me realize how bumpy my nose is. I never realized that it was like so shapely. This is the first time contouring my nose. So I'm using another brush and I'm fluffing it out. Trying not to have any harsh lines. The point of contouring is to make your makeup look as natural as possible, so our natural faces have dimensions, differences in colors, and we just want to capitalize on that, the natural dimensions, in a flattering way. Now I'm going in with the angle brush again, and I'm getting some of that dark like plum color, and I'm packing that on top of my cheekbones. I'm also going to bring it up a little bit like to the sides of my eyebrows, like by my temple. Just because of my face shape, everyone has to apply blush differently based on the shape of their faces. Maybe I'll go into that in depth in another video, but for me and the shape of my face, this is where it's best for me to put the blush. Now I'm going in with my fan brush, and I'm getting one of these shimmery colors. To me it's like a highlight, so I'm using that on top of the blush, because this is where light hits on your face. All of the areas I'm going to use, this is where light naturally hits, so it gives you that beautiful glow and glint when you turn your head. Now I'm going in with my big fluffy brush, and I want to set all of that because I didn't set anything, right? So now I'm just taking some of the translucent what's the name of the powder? It's not coming to me, but it's from Arista. Translucent setting powder, yeah. And just dusting that all over. If you want to apply the shimmer or the highlight over this, that's fine, but this was the look I was going for today. Maybe another day when I have more of a glam occasion, I can use more of the, or maybe if it's a nighttime thing, it depends. Now I'm using this felt tip eyeliner. I hate it, but I have no choice at this point, so it's struggle central because the tip literally sucks up most of the product, so you have to continue dipping and dipping and dipping. This first one was alright. I will never agonize about the shape, size, or perfection of a winged liner. I feel like that there is beauty in imperfection. My mother used to say every fault is a fashion, so I don't try like too hard to get the exact same wing and whatever, but you just make sure it looks good. In this one I'm gonna have to clean it up because, as you can see, I'm really struggling to get the color to come off on the side. Frustrated, beating the bottle, and this is a new bottle. This is literally the second time I've used it. So I'm gonna try to clean up the end there because I realized she was going off trail. Frustration. Okay, so I'm taking a bit of foundation, not concealer, and just trying to blend that out really quickly so it's not too horrendous. But again, I don't know if those wings are twin sisters, cousins, or what. Now I'm going in with my black Opal. And I do 2 coats. I let one dry and then go in again. Okay, the look is starting to come together, so she's feeling it. As you feeling that face. Now I'm going in with some waterline liner. Not doing too much, and then just putting on some brow gel. This gel is from LA Girls as well. It's not very like thick, or yeah, I wish it was a little bit more thick. I think I'd look for one that's more like a wax, just to see like if I get that laminated brow look that I want. Now I'm going under with the Nicka K New York eyeshadow palette. I'm taking the darkest green. This is from the same palette that I did the glam green look the other day. I'm taking the darkest green and just going under the eyeliner, because as I told you before, it smudges if you don't. So you need to set it with a powder eyeshadow or something that's powdery, so it's not gonna run. Here I am putting on some mascara. I'm getting a few spots over my eyelids, but because I was using the phone to record and to look, I did not notice that until now. So yeah, she's staying like that. Now I'm going in with an old LA Girl Nude lip gloss, and I'm not going for like a heavy, sexy, vampy look. I'm just getting like a little natural look on the lips. I'm using some clear lip gloss just to give it some extra shine, but again, not too much. And here's the finished look, and I'm feeling myself. I'm showing you what it looks like with glasses. I have to use glasses during the day, but if I'm going out and can avoid it, I do. But I just felt it looked really nice with the glasses as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go and pick up your Arista blush kit from Pennywise or wherever sells Arista. Enjoy!